to watch that on both pages. Most High Christ. Shalom, Israel. This is the Isupk. Started out at 1 West on the 25th Street Hall in New York. Been teaching the truth since 1969. We are under Commander Junior Hanna. We're here to teach blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans the truth of the Bible. I am filling in today for Officer Daniel Allah for the Biblical Law class. All right. Today, man, we're going to be talking about emotions and how to control them. Right. Get a little bit into Dr. Martin Luther King. You understand how he's a false prophet. All right. And, get into Christianity as well. We always going to slam these religions because that's what we're supposed to do. All right. Young man Will, can you give me Romans 12:2? All right. So I like to go to Romans 12:2 because that's my go-to scripture. Through any situation, any class, any camp speaking, you will have your go-to scriptures as well as you come into this truth. Right? When you being able to utilize these scriptures to wake up to people. I like using Romans 12:2 because this is a clear understanding of what the Lord wants you to do coming into the truth. If you're an Israelite, you're a black, Hispanic, Native American, all right, we all supposed to know that this book is for us, all right, and the Lord wants us to keep his commandments, follow his laws, follow his statutes, not to do after the heathen. When you got it, you can read it.
It's the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2. Mm-hmm. Be not conformed to this world.
You cannot be conformed to this world. Why? Because this world is wicked. Salahi, sir, if you could, can I get 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15?
Okay.
All right, read what you got again.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2. Mm-hmm. And be not conformed to this world, mm-hmm. but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
So, young man, Will, I'm gonna ask you a question. What you think this part that you just read? What you think it's saying? It says, "Be not conformed to this world." What you think that means?
Basically, don't be too in tune to like what's going on in this world, like involved.
Like break it down. Like if you was breaking it down, let's say you was breaking the scripture down to somebody, right? And it says, "Be not conformed to this world." Now you gotta remember, like when I'm asking you to break it down, you gotta remember the same way I'm asking you to break it down, you had to break it down to somebody that doesn't know the scripture or the Bible, period. They probably it's like, what's the Bible? You're like, you don't know what the Bible is. Now you're gonna have to give it to them and break it down to them. So kind of break it down with the scripture saying from what you read. Be not conformed to this world.
Be not conformed to this world. It's like follow. Don't follow. That's honestly what I get out of it. I have no to break it down. Is just.
All right, look up the word conform. All right. Here in the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge. All right. The reason why we say we are the home of the truth because we give it to you straight, raw, cut, no cut. You know what I mean? Like you take a hit of this, man. If you can't handle it, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Like in here, man, we're gonna help you be able to break it down to the smallest molecule, you know what I mean? To moles, the molecules, you know what I mean? The whole chemistry converting. We're going to help you break it down because our people need to understand this truth. It's a lot of things that's in this Bible that is referred to as strong meat. It's a lot of things in this Bible that's referred as the milk scriptures, right? It's a lot of scriptures that's in this book where you had to go through some things to understand what is the scripture saying. Like you will read Genesis, the story of Adam and Eve, and you won't understand. You will understand it more and more as you go through the truth. You were like, man, I can see Eve doing that. You know what I mean? Just because you're in the truth You understand? And you seeing the the things that Eve is going through, and you counseling sisters, and you counseling brothers. The brothers like Adam was like he pointing the finger at her like she made me, she made me eat it, instead of him just manning up. Like the scriptures come to life with more wisdom, more putting in the work. Strengthening your faith. All right, so you got the definition to conform.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It says comply with rules, standards, or laws.
Right. Like don't do as what the world do. That's all it's saying. All right. So like sir, you got the 1 John 2:15.
Cards book of 1 John 2:15. Mm-hmm. Love not the world.
Love not the world. Same thing. Love not the world. You understand? Like people, what spring break? Everybody spring break. What's coming up? Martin Luther King's Day. Everybody is going to love. Everybody love his dream, right? Everybody loving everybody. You understand? Everybody love getting high. People love getting high, man. Like they will argue you down. They will say, "Oh, weed is not bad. Weed is bad." You want me to tell you why? Because most people that commit crimes, they was high off of weed. They smoked some weed. I'm about to blow this bitch head off. She got me chopped. Oh, this Negro sat up there and inboxed my girl. I'ma line him up. Smoking weed. It clouds your judgment. You understand? When you love the world, when you conform to the world, you're gonna do the things of the world. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have sex with another man's wife. This man, she a whore. You gonna go have sex with her. You understand? Like me, I don't like a female that willing to hold a conversation with me and she got a whole man. I'm like, ugh. I couldn't believe if I try to take you serious. You know what I'm saying? Like you be holding all types of conversations and way more than just holding conversations. Y'all get my point. So like I said,
yo, you bring that up. It's so heavy, but that is a disgusting thing. Especially what you got to be careful when choosing sister. That is just good. That's heavy. That is just this last week. I found out she had a man. She felt the energy change. Now we're talking much. It's the passion and the slavery. You got to say, well, we can still be friends. And I'm like, man.
Yo, it's wild.
And this is the way she said it. Like, hey, we can still be friends. We just like, no, we can't.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. That's why, man, tonight, man, I might get back into the rotation of Wednesday class. Esau look like he's giving the brother, some mercy. And check this out, man. In these law classes, man, this is what you really want to be tuning into. You understand? Because this is what's going to get you on point. Now, all the classes together, you understand, from Monday to Saturday, man, is like clear cut clarity, man. Like you being able to navigate through this world, you understand, down there like you walking on water. You understand, having that balance of life. So tonight, man, we're gonna be talking about controlling your emotions. All right. I'm too loud. The water. Now, if you could, right, I want you to go back to the scripture. All right. We found out what conformed is. So, like, sir, if you could, I want to just finish off the scripture that you wrote.
Come, 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. Mm-hmm. Love not the world.
Love not the world, man. Don't love these hoes. Don't love these simp niggas. Don't love these crab in the bucket niggas. You understand? Don't love, people that would bite your back out. You understand? Don't love drugs. Stay off of drugs, man. If the Lord loves us so much, he's putting fentanyl in the weed. He's allowing the demon to get into idiot's head. All right. The Mexicans is known for putting fentanyl in they work. All right. Why you want to kill somebody, I don't know, but that's what they want to do because they want to make more money. They don't care. Listen, people's going to buy this fentanyl pills and marijuana. You understand? They're going to buy this cut lean, and let me tell you, you're going to die. All right, you're going to suffer. You're going to OD, and one side of your body might not work no more. I don't know. Whatever like smoking weed is bad. It clouds your judgment, and it also drugs as what drug abuse. If you ever meet somebody that got high a lot or they get high on a regular, peep how they deal with life situations, right? How they deal with altercations, how they deal with communication. They cannot deal with situations in life. They don't know how to just say no to the weed. I gotta smoke this weed, I'm stressed out. I gotta smoke this cigarette, I'm stressed out. I gotta do this heroin, I want to feel good. You dig what I'm saying? I've been through so much. Needle in the arm. You understand? All my life I had to fight. Smoking a crack pipe. You understand what I'm saying? Like you gotta learn how to control your emotions and what to do when you are going through that spiritual attack. You understand that mental attack. And those demons is just clawing through your brain. You understand because of the thing that you went through. All right. Love not the world, man. Love in the world is you being a whore. You having sex with multiple women and not claiming them. Being of the world is wanting to join the military, joining the police force. You loving the world is you going on social media posting half naked for everybody to see. All right, you loving the world is you being a stripper, you being a drug dealer, you not wanting to take care of your kids. Yeah, that's also of the world because it's not of the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? So love not the world, man. Let's read what you got, and then we're gonna move forward.
Okay. This is the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
And be not conformed to this world.
Again, love not the world. Don't be conformed to this world, man. Don't join yourself. Don't follow the ways of this world. Keep going.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Be what?
Transformed by the renewing of your mind.
By the renewing of your mind. So basically, man, this is explaining to us Israelites. All right, if you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American, okay, this is telling us, listen, man, don't sit up there and basically be like the Christian church, all right, where the Christian church is going to tell you, just say sorry to the Most High and accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and everything is forgiven. No, you got to change the way you think. Being not conformed to this world and changing the way you think. Changing the way you think means that you cannot continue to be in sin. Because sin is actually what's going to destroy you. You keep getting high. You understand what I'm saying? You keep getting high. You keep having sex with whores, having sex with multiple men. You know what's going to happen? You're going to OD, or you're going to catch something and never get rid of that you can't never get rid of. And you could die with your blood upon you. You dig what I'm saying? Being of the world, you want to be gay. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Being of the world, you know what I mean, is people that want to be gay. And then you look inside the gay community and see how infested of STDs and HPVs that's in there. You dig what I'm saying? Like they feel sometimes they feel trapped. They like, man, I didn't had unlawful sex and I have this disease. Go ahead.
I could. I think it was last Thursday on Cross the Line. There was somebody that came in from the LGBTQ. I don't even know how to say that, but it was a gay guy that called in, and he was saying basically like it was an excuse really. He said that it's trapped, like they won't let him go. And then his excuse was like basically every time they probably see him with a girl, then they'll bust his groove and be like, "No, what happened? You my man, this, that, and the third." And yeah, that's.
I mean, listen. He did a good. It was something in the spirit that said, "Call to this radio station." What you need to do is just get in class, man. Like nobody, listen. We see that you in here and you changing your life. We ain't gonna look at you like, "Oh yeah, you did this." No, we gonna say, "Brother, you changed your life." And a one that it was a homosexual and coming to the school and change their life. Like, do you understand how strong you got to be to say no to what your lust and your desire is? Just because they are homosexual, a person that steals, that's wage the same thing. You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't tell, and you know what I mean? This is the brothers out there that's under me. Like, don't like wage all those sins together. Don't try to say, well, you're homosexual. You know what I mean? You're the worst thing in the world. You know what I mean? A one that steals and try to have sex with another man's wife is just as disgusting. Those brothers and sisters got to be changed. You know what I mean? That's why out at camp, man, we give homosexuals flyers. Hopefully, now I know obviously in diocese and plenty of times and many other brothers, they'll look at us and be like, hell no, I ain't taking that. You know what I'm saying? They were like, no, we ain't taking that. No, but they gotta change their life, man. They gotta change. The Lord want them to come back. Now it's his decision if they gonna come back or not. But a brother that can come into the school, a sister that come into the school and change their sexual preference back to normal, heal from the things that they've been through in life, it's a glorious thing, man.
Right.
All right, keep going.
Calm. That ye may prove what is that good.
Yeah, you prove what is good. All right, and then later down, talk about the will of God. Can you give me 1 Corinthians 10 and 13? All right, yeah, 1 Corinthians 10 and 13.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians.
Hold on. You got that pretty quick. Good night. Let me find out, man. You up here looking at my precept book. Like, hold on. I know what he about to call next. No, you got to know what's the will of God. You understand what the Lord requires from all of us. You understand? That's why Christ came back and he was so adamant teaching us to keep the laws and loving one another. That's what we have to do.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? And part of this of this class today, man, just controlling your emotions, you have to be a brother. You have to be a sister to your people, man. You have to be there for them. Because you never know what people are going through. And if you not being aware of what your brother or sister is going through, you know what I'm saying, you failing them, man. The Lord said, man, always be in kindness because you never know what somebody going through. You never know what they battling, what the Lord got them going through. You know what I'm saying? You never know what they going through. You always make sure that you being a brother, being a sister to your brother and sister because you never know. You just given a call or, they might have acted, they might have, you call and say, hey man, you good? What's up, brother? What's up, sis? You good? Giving them a plate of food or something. You know what I'm saying? Pouring them a drink. You might see something wrong with them. And here we can tell when our something going on with one another. We might say, young man, well, man, get you a drink, brother. Because why are we showing brotherhood? Sister might say, hey, sis, you want a drink? Hey, sis, you want me to do your hair? That sister might see her sister don't got her hair done. Right? That sister might see that. Oh, she don't got her nails done. Hey, sis, you want to go out and get our nails done tomorrow? What you doing today? You want to get our nails done? Hey, you want to go get our hair done? Hey, can I do your hair? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to go food shopping? It's because that love that we got to have for one another. And that's what Christ taught. That's why Old Testament Israelites make me sick. And I don't like hearing what they say out their mouth because they disrespect our king. that was taught in the book of Exodus. You understand? Not in the book of Exodus, book of Deuteronomy. You understand what I'm saying? It was the 18th chapter. I think it's 18, sir.
Good.
Yeah. Talk to Moses spoke on spoke on Christ coming. And it also corresponds to what Christ did. You understand what I'm saying? Like Old Testament Israelites need to understand that Christ came to save us. You understand? And give us this law, statutes, and commands. All right. So moving forward, let's get 1 Corinthians 10 and 13.
Okay. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 13.
Yep.
There have no temptation taking you but such as common to man.
Listen, man, the things that you're going through, you understand the adversities that you're facing. Let me tell you something. You might be all right. We all from the hood, man, right? We all Israelites, of course. You know what I mean? Peep this, right? How many of us was down to our last dollar and had to make a stretch? Our last $5. Have you? How about you, sir?
Right now.
Right. Last $5. Me, too many times as well, just like y'all. Right? Now, it might be somebody out there that's like, damn, I'm down to my last $5. And they is bugging out. They like, I don't know what to do. Read it again.
There have no temptation taking you but such as in common to man.
Man, it's common. Definitely to Israel. Your last $5, let me tell you, you gonna know how to make that joint stretch for 5 days. Yeah, I didn't look. We all just been there. You understand? Don't look at what you're going through as it's the end of the world. You understand? What should get you through is, man, my brothers went through this. My sister's been through this. Let me keep pushing. You understand? Because we all get through it. And another thing too, man, just having brotherhood and sisterhood, being in the school, man, that don't have to be your last $5. You dig what I'm saying? You don't have to be the I owe you, John. I owe you. No, it's like, no, you go ahead and take that. I'm good. You have it. You dig what I'm saying? That's the spirit of brotherhood. That's the spirit of sisterhood. That's the spirit of unity of Israel. What you see right here in the world, this is loving the world, hating your brother. Because the things of the world is of lust. It's being carnal. That is not of the spirit. We're going to get into that part too. All right. So read from the top again.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 13.
Right.
There have no temptation taking you but such as is common to man.
Keep going.
But God is faithful.
God, the Most High is faithful. You understand? He's going to keep it real with you. If you're doing right, he's going to do right by you. And surely he's faithful when you're doing wrong. He's going to keep his word. You dig what I'm saying? There's no flaw in the Lord. But you know who the flaw is in? Us. You understand? The flaw is in us. When we want to do what they do in the world, when we don't want to control our emotions. Because what happens when most of us go through adversity? We want to get high. Right? We go through adversity, we want to drink ourselves to a pants full of piss. You dig what I'm saying? We go through stuff like in relationships. Most women and most men, when the situation is going bad, going sour, man, forget this. I'm going to go have sex. I'm a pop and drop. A man go have sex with a whore. That's what she's going to be. She's going to be a whore. You can get it like that, she's a hoe. Right? You're going to go have sex with that whore. Right? You can catch something, bring it back to your wife. Right? Your wife or the woman, right? Go have sex with another man because he never has time for me. Or he's always arguing with me. I can't deal with it. go have sex with somebody else. Because they don't see that, everybody been through this. You're going to get through it. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get through it. You got to be solid. Because if you're not being solid, then what you going to get? You know what I'm saying? You're going to get the bad end of the stick if you ain't solid. Keep going.
Who will not suffer you.
Mm-hmm.
Who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
It's that old saying, the Lord won't give you something if you can't handle. That's where the Christian church get it from. You understand what I'm saying? That's where we get it. That's where the whole saying comes from. But this is where it comes from. You understand? The Lord is He knows what you can handle and what you can't handle. You know what I'm saying? But, move on. Let me get Proverbs 16 and 32. Proverbs 16 and 32. Let me know when you got it. All right?
Got it.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 32.
Mm-hmm.
He that is slow to anger is better.
Keep going. My fault.
He that is slow to anger is better than mighty.
Listen, him that is slow to anger, all right, this is for people that don't know how to just, this precept right here is for someone that is like a murderer. You can use it for a murderer, right? Most brothers out here, right? Again, I told you smoking that weed. Every time I'm saying that, right? I keep thinking about Smokey Robinson when he made that song "Gang Banging." Y'all know what I'm talking about? Sidebar. All right. I wish I could play it in the room, but I ain't gonna do that. I ain't trying to get checked. Obviously, your daddy like keep teaching. All right. They smoke that weed, rolling that dope. You know what I mean? Gang banging. You know what I mean? They smoking the weed, and that's their lifestyle. Being in the world, loving the world. Now they smoking the weed. Them demons whispering in their head. They don't. When you smoke weed, your mind is altered. You're not thinking clear. How many people say, "Yo, when I started smoking weed, man, I started being able to think way more clear. I was able to handle my situations. It was better for me to not smoke." That's because your mind is actually working at the capacity that it should. Your mind not supposed to be moving like this. That's a muscle relaxer. You ain't supposed to be. It relaxes you. So you're supposed to be moving like this. No, your brain supposed to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Not you all like, yeah, man, eyes all low and all that. Come on now. I used to get high too. So it ain't like I'm talking from somebody that never got high. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, person gets high. They have an issue with a person, right? Because they're the world and they get high. They're not seeing that, okay, if I want to go kill this person, I can possibly go to jail for the rest of my life. They're not seeing that, hey, this is my brother, right? I shouldn't go kill this brother, right? Now, when you look into the scripture, it said one that is, read it again. I want to go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 32.
Mm-hmm.
He that is slow to anger,
right? Slow to anger, right? Now here in the ISUBK, we're slow to anger, right? We're meaning that we're not just gonna what you say, punch you in the mouth. We don't do that. We're not known for that. We're known for if you cross that line, we're gonna put boots, elbows, you know what I mean, palms. Did I say elbows? Elbows, fist. I didn't even get to the fist part. You know what I mean? Knees, feet, heads, all that. You're gonna get all that. You dig what I'm saying? We're not quick to anger in here, right? We're not quick to anger because why? The Lord said not to be quick to anger. That is not of the spirit. All right, we're gonna break down what's of the spirit and what's of the flesh. A little later. So read it again.
God. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty.
Better than the mighty, meaning a brother that is slow to anger, right? He's not quick being in wrath. Like, pick up the sword, I'm about to kill you. You dig what I'm saying? Or the brother that, you understand, he grabbed a gun, he grabbed the blicky, he like, what? You know what I'm saying? No, the one, that would be the mighty, the one that's ready to take out everything. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all see it on Instagram, they is laying out blocks. They mighty. You dig what I'm saying? But check this out. The one that is slow to anger is better than them because they know how to control themselves. See, those mighty warriors and all that, it can be quick to anger and sit up there and destroy a whole nation. What? What did he say to me? I'm gonna kill them all. Kill them all dead. Then they fall into a trap. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you want to be slow to anger. Definitely being a man. You dig what I'm saying? You want to be slow to anger. You don't want to be an emotional cat. All right. Let me get boom boom boom. Let's get Galatians 5:16. Galatians 5:16. We actually gonna be breaking down some of these words that's gonna pop up in these scriptures. All right. Give y'all some understanding of what the Lord wants. Now we're gonna get into the flesh. All right. And the spirit. Let me know when you got it. You can read.
You say Galatians 5?
Yes, chapter 5 and verse 16.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 5 and verse 15.
16.
16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Now, it says, walk in the spirit, and you will not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Now we about to get to some understanding, all right, of controlling your emotions, understanding that you being emotional is you being of the flesh, right? You got a lot of brothers out here that cannot, and I didn't give some counsel, all right, to one older brother, right, that I'm slaving with, and his old lady driving him nuts, right? And I'm telling him, I'm giving him the righteous counsel. Now he don't know that this counsel is from the Lord. I'm asking him questions. Well, did she have sex with somebody else? He's like, no. I'm like, okay. And he's telling me like, yo, but this is how she's moving with me and stuff like that. Basically, she's not respecting him as a man. So I'm like, well, listen, you're gonna have to turn the tables, Charlie Murphy. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to turn them tables, and you're gonna have to get the you know what I mean? You're gonna have to get the ball back in your hoop, man, because you're gonna you're gonna have to throw her ball over the roof. Because right now she's running a full court press on you right now, my brother. Now I'm trying to tell him what he should do, what the Lord would tell him to do, right? You think he's gonna listen to me? No. Nope. I'm telling him something that is clear cut. Like, the whole time, he begging her to come back and all that and acting off an impulse. And he also saying, yeah, man, sometimes, man, just her mouth, man, just want to shake her up. I ain't gonna lie, man, in the past I did that. And that brother is doing that because he don't know how to control his emotions. Because why? He's living in the flesh and not the spirit. We can read from the top again.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 16. Mm-hmm. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Yeah. So you don't want to fulfill the lust of the flesh, man. It's a lot of people out here, man, that like to watch pornos. You know what I'm saying? That like to have sex with the same sex. You dig what I'm saying? When you are living in the spirit, man, you ain't gonna worry about wanting to watch pornos. You ain't gonna want to watch, uh, you know, all the porn sites and you know what I mean, the OnlyFans and all that. And that's another thing too. Why order OnlyFans, man? Like, like why orders on? That showed you how much lust is a brother is fulfilled with. When he's willing, and somebody was like in the world, and I thought it too. I'm like, y'all paying for content and is websites that give it to you for free, and y'all going to pay for that? Like, I'm not condoning you going to go watch this stuff online, period. But y'all, like, really think about that, Will. And me and you we knew each other back when we was young boys. Where would dudes, if I could, real quick, those chicks was whores. What dude back in the day was up there paying for content from a whore? I don't understand that. And these chicks is making thousands of dollars off of a dude being in lust, seeing her, like, I want to have sex with her. I want to have sex with her. I want to see her naked. You understand? I'm going to pay monthly to see her do nothing. Because most guys, they said, man, I don't like following them girls on I don't like them OnlyFans girls, man. They be having some bad content. And those chicks will only post like 2 pictures and would be getting $30 a month. You dig what I'm saying? Just because they know that you're lusting at them. And that's how severe lust can go. I give you one further. Pedophiles, rapists. Someone wants sex so bad that they'll be willing to take it. That's like GMS. That's why they left the school. The Lord said, no, Tahar, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead. Get away from Commander Jenny Hanna. You're filthy. And you look at him, he's spreading the doctrine of, yeah, you can have sex with white women. You can also, in their doctrine, they believe that you can actually have sex with prostitutes. They believe that. They believe you can have sex with prostitutes. And worse, how much they lust is burnt in their flesh, that you can have sex with young girls and you can take it from them once they had a monthly. In my head, when I first heard that, I said, you lucky I'm in the truth. Because if I would have seen y'all in the streets, I would have started swinging on y'all. For sure. I see you on a bus or something in traffic. Don't be around my neighborhood. I'm like, yo, that boy a pedophile. That boy a rapist. And I would literally went to him and confronted him, and they would have been like, well, see, brother, you know what I'm saying? It would have been curtains. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's how disgusting that is. And I show you even more. They would not go to prison and try to teach that. They wouldn't, because they know that is wrong. They know that is wrong. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's how disgusting the flesh can be, where you will go into deep crests to fulfill your desires. Keep going.
Verse 17. For the flesh lust against the spirit.
Yeah. So you tell me what that means right there. Well, the flesh lusteth against the spirit.
Lust. Is this saying like in other words, like the flesh is trying to just like competing with the spirit?
You said what?
Competing.
Yeah, you can say it like that, but again, remember, we're trying to break this down to somebody that is what? That don't know this scripture. So give me a clear cut. How would you just explain this? Like, don't think too hard, right? Just, it's somebody, like, if you breaking this down to somebody, right? And they say, they be like, they read, it'd be like, for the flesh left is against the spirit. What would you say that means?
I would say
You got it. You just thinking hard.
Yeah.
It's all good. Listen, I give it to you.
I'll give it a try if you want.
Yeah, go ahead, try it.
Is it saying basically like the flesh is against the spirit? Is it like basically saying that you'll pray on the weak? Another word for like praying on the weak?
No, it's basically you just the flesh is strongly against the spirit. That's all I'm saying. Like when you say competing, I like but you want to break it down a little bit more simpler.
Right.
Because when they hear competing, they're like it leaves a gap. You just want to say the flesh is strongly against the spirit. Keep going.
I'm calm. And the spirit against the flesh.
You see that? Like you said, it's competing. You was right. But it's against the spirit is against the flesh. Keep going.
And these are contrary the one to the other.
Yeah, it's just explaining even more that they're different. You understand? They not. You can't do both. You understand what I'm saying? It's either one or the other. You're either going to be in the spirit or in the flesh. Keep going.
So that ye cannot do the things that ye would. Verse 18. But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law.
Now, a lot of people, they hear this. Christians, man, good night. Listen, let me tell you something, man. A Christian would try to run with this. They'd be like, see? If you in the spirit of Christ, you is not under the law. I don't want to hear what you say, brother. And then, we'd be like, see, I like to see the pastors. If y'all heard what he just said, he try to use all that, rhetoric and, try to hypnotize you with the speech and all that, but that's not what it means. You know what I'm saying? What it means is, okay, if you living in the spirit, what's the point of? Do anybody got to put you to death for anything?
No.
Do you got to make any sacrifices on the altar?
No.
So you're not under the law. Like you not, you don't gotta go to court. You know what I mean? Before the priests and prophets of the Lord, and they like, yeah. So you is taking cabbage out of man cabbage patch, huh? You know what I'm saying? Well, you out here just stealing. Okay, you had to work for him, and you had to pay him back. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. Like you're under the law now. Go ahead.
So basically, it's saying like, if you. So basically, the people that's mainly under the law are the ones that sin. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's like what it's saying is if you we're under the law, right? But in essence, it's just explaining that if you are doing what the Lord tell you to do, there's no reason to punish you. You know what I mean? The law is a punishment. You know what I mean? Now, when you are living in the flesh, yeah, the Lord gonna lay the hammer down on you. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is gonna sit up there and punish you. You understand? The priests and prophets, you understand, is you know what I mean? They gonna come to you and tell you your charges and stuff like that because you're doing wrong. You dig what I'm saying? But when you are in the spirit, you're doing what the Lord wants you to do. There's no reason for you to have to had to come forth before the priests and prophets. You understand? And now it's a whole council going on, and then you're gonna have to prove your innocence. It's like going to court. You dig what I'm saying? Keep going.
If I could, I got a precept.
Come on, sir.
When you're saying it so heavy, I'm trying to be quiet. It's 1 Timothy 1:9, and it says, you know what I mean? All scriptures also say that where is no law, there's no sin.
Right.
But 1 Timothy 1:9 says, knowing this, that the law is not made for a righteous man.
Right.
And a righteous man, you know what I mean, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, the law wasn't made, you know what I mean, for a righteous brother.
Right.
It says, knowing this, that the law is not made for a righteous man, but for the lawless and disobedient, for the ungodly, and for sinners, for unholy and profane, for murderers of fathers and mothers, and murderers of mothers, for manslayers, for whoremongers, for they that defile themselves with mankind, or men stealers, for liars, etc.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, like and it's crazy.
First Timothy 1:9.
Yeah, 1 Timothy 1:9. Like what he's saying is heavy. That's what So like if you are an evil person, you doing wickedness, you are under the law. You understand? The law is made for you. You dig what I'm saying? To get you in order. But if you're not doing those evil things, you living in the spirit, there's no reason for you to have to be under the law. It's like you doing what you're supposed to do, you following the commandments. keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? You'll have a beautiful life. All right. So keep reading. Where we at in Galatians 5, and we are at 18.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 18.
So like, sir, if we could, can you hit the heat bubble show? So like, sir, can you hit the heat bubble show? The water, I appreciate it, sir. All right, you can go.
Well, this is the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 18.
Uh-huh.
But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law.
Keep going.
Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery,
Adultery. Hold on. Now we gotta break that down. Adultery. You understand? Having sex with another man's wife or a woman. Let's break this down into what people do nowadays, right? And always done. Okay. You upset that your man is, your man might not. He might have told you, y'all might have had an argument about him telling you to put on some clothes, stop twerking on Instagram, right? He might have told you he don't want you being out all night. You know what I mean? He might have tried to correct you on something, or he might not have been able to have enough time for you, right? You get mad. Not knowing how to control your little stupid emotions. You go out and go have sex with another man on your man. You are an adulterer. You are committing adultery. And the Lord is going to visit you about that. You dig what I'm saying? He said, choose good, not evil. You chose evil. You were doing what? Not controlling your emotions, not knowing how to just shut your mouth, sit back, see the whole matter, try to get to the bottom of it. All right, keep going. Bro, and another thing too, having sex with another man's wife. You're so burnt in your lust, you understand, not caring for your brother. You gonna have sex with that another man's wife, right? And you're not in your flesh. It's like, you not knowing how to control yourself, not knowing how to control your emotions. You sitting up there like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and have sex with this man's wife, and destroy their home. You understand, and destroy that brother and that sister, man. Like that is disgusting. Keep going. Fornication, that is of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Being a homosexual, you understand, is so disgusting. The Lord hates it. He despises it. All right. And also you wanting to go serve these other guys. That's fornication as well. And adultery as well. You understand? Keep going.
Uncleanness.
Hold on. Now let me rewind it back. You know how many females I know that couldn't control their emotions? That said, you know what? I'm going to deal with females. Y'all Negroes ain't ish. That's what they say, right, Will? I'm done with y'all. I'm done with y'all niggas. And then when you find out the niggas that they was dealing with dudes that had bad written all over it. How do I know? Because I was one of them dudes that they would deal with. And in my head, I'm like, why are you dealing with me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no good intent. You're at my house right now. I'm at your house. It's 12 o'clock at night. I have marijuana in my pocket. I got a fifth of E&J, and I'm asking you, do you have Netflix? what do you think I'm here to do? You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It even got to the point to where they used to brag about how you ain't shit. They used to still
Yeah,
chase you.
it's like you see, like social media is like the windows to the soul, almost. You know what I mean? Like you go on somebody's social media, and you would see that this dude. Listen, they say if he got on a Dickie set, if he got the Dickie set on with the Butters or the Air Forces or the New Balances, you know, in Philly we call them newbies. He got the newbies on. I mean, bad for business. He ain't ish. And them sisters is right to say that. You know what I mean? I got a lot of homies in the world that wear that outfit and they on all dumb type time, right? So that fornication, man, you not knowing how to control your emotions, how to deal with them, how to deal with your relationship problems. You keep running and choosing the wrong guys because nobody told you how to actually pick the right person, and a lot of you dudes too. I got a cousin that did the same thing and caught herpes. He was like, I'm done dealing with females. I'm going to deal with men. I said, don't do it. Don't deal with men's because they're going to do you dirty. You think that she did you dirty? They're going to do you dirtier. Lo and behold, I get a phone call. Yeah, man, you know, I contracted herpes. I'm like, what? And he takes my money and I'm like, yeah, I told you not to do it. I told you not to go down that road. You know what I'm saying? It's because he didn't know how to control his emotions, and females as well. Learn how to control your emotions. Don't go roll over to being a homosexual. Don't roll over to being gay. All right, because being gay is not good. You understand what I'm saying? Like life is going to say, "Why are you gay?" You understand? That's what life's gonna ask you. Life's gonna ask you, why are you gay? And then you gonna have to self-reflect that I chose to live this lifestyle because I didn't know how to control my emotions. Let's continue. You said uncleanliness, right? It's a lot of ways of saying unclean. You know, mainly, you know, let's just hit it right here. Eating the wrong foods. You're an unclean person. Being a sinner, you're an unclean person, right? But coming to the temple and you know that you done touched a dead body, like you know, you went through what you went through, right? And you said, hey, I'm not gonna be able to come to the school. That was you being in the spirit. Some people would, oh yeah, you know, I just laid down with my wife 5 minutes ago. I just ran down here. The sun been down since we did it. I'm gonna come here and you know what I mean? I didn't touch all types of unclean foods. I'm coming to the temple. You dig what I'm saying? Sister monthly on, she coming in the school just being dirty. You dig what I'm saying? But it also can mean of you just being a foul person, you being a backbiter. It's an unclean person. You dig what I'm saying? Like the same way that it's used right here is the same way we say it nowadays. Like they're a grimy dude. You know what I mean? She a bad John. That's a bad John. We say that's a bad John. You know, shout out to Knock TV. You know, ISBK Knock TV.
Right.
John. You can find out what John means in Philly. You know what I mean? Check that out. But yeah, you know, it's a bad John. You know, she gonna entice a bunch of fights and, and riots. You know what I mean? And get you shot. All right, let's keep going.
Comic-Con. Lasciviousness.
Lasciviousness. Let's find out what that. Let's look that word up. Let's find out what it means. All right, there's gonna be a couple words we're going to have to look up just to make sure that we get a proper breakdown. All right, and again, y'all, this is all talking about the flesh. This is talking about the flesh. We already broke down that you having sex with outside of your marriage, females, and you the brothers, if you having sex with somebody else's wife, you dig what I'm saying? You're adulterer, fornication, uncleanness, being unclean. Now we're looking at lasciviousness. Go ahead.
Let me say this again. lascivious.
Lascivious.
Of a person, manner, or gesture, feeling or revealing in overt and often offensive sexual desire.
Yeah.
He gave her lascivious wink.
Yeah, it's like a pervert. You know what I'm saying? A pervert. You at the gym, you understand? You at the workplace and you just being a pervert. You understand? Like, don't be a creep, man. That's of the flesh. You dig what I'm saying? Like, they got porn out there, man, that those type of lascivious men, they watch, man. It's straight. Like pornos is perverted. If you watching somebody else having sex, you're watching the whole marriage go down. They're only gonna last for 5 minutes. You dig what I'm saying? They got pornos where people is watching random people. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that is disgusting, man. That's how deep it would go. It would get to the internet. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it gets to the internet. That's disgusting. Like, we have to change our ways, man, because we are in hell. You dig what I'm saying? To the point where, like, a man is being a pervert toward a woman, you wanking at her. You know what I'm saying? Just like you just being disgusting, man. You dig what I'm saying? Like, let's keep going.
Verse 20.
Idolatry. Wanting to worship these other gods. Most people want to worship Ra, sun god, and all that. They want to worship all types of entities and stuff like that, and worship rocks, worship a white Jesus and a stone over there in Mecca. They want to worship those things. Idolatry. You know what I mean? They want to believe in pagan worship. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. And this is of the flesh. Keep going. Witchcraft, man. Drug dealers, ones that, I'm a witch. Cash at me and I'll make you a potion and have your man love you. Put blood in his spaghetti. Put a tampon in his gym bag. You put a used, I don't know, I'm just saying anything at this point. Put a used tampon in his gym bag and he will love you forever. It never works. Cause he gonna go out, he gonna go to the club, and Keisha is gonna be at the club. And that little voodoo that you try to put on him, that love spell, it ain't gonna work. He's going to smash Keisha in that Hellcat. Keisha is gonna give up the drawers in that Hellcat, LaWanda. Okay, you spent $50 on Cash App to that Clubhouse witch or that Instagram witch, and she it ain't do nothing for you. You know what I mean? You thought that he was gonna love you uncontrollably and never sleep with another woman. Keisha is in the Hellcat, LaWanda. You understand what I'm saying? She's in the Hellcat, doing things that you do with him. You understand what I'm saying? Because it don't serve no purpose. You dig what I'm saying? She calling him like, it's 5:00 in the morning. Where he at? You know what I mean? Most couples she think, yeah, I got him to put his GPS on the app where you can find me. You know what I mean? Find whoever. Now she see him, Kelly Drive. Kelly Drive. 4:00 in the morning. No, I put the spell on him. I went to the witch. I paid $50. She said it was gonna work. I know it had to work. Everything else was coming together. Nah, because there's no power in that. Keisha is getting what you get on regular. You understand what I'm saying? Like, That love spell ain't gonna work. You dig what I'm saying? Witchcraft is of the flesh, man. Selling drugs, whipping up crack. You understand? Cutting coke and cutting up dope. You understand? Formulating ecstasy pills and Percocets, giving out to people. You understand? Like is of the devil. You understand what I'm saying? Is witchcraft, it's Satanism. Whatever you want to say it is evil, is wicked. That's witchcraft. They're whipping up a potion to what? Alter your mind. Keep going.
Hatred.
Hatred. You just hate. You understand? You hate your brother, you hate your sister. You understand? You'll pull a stumbling block, you'll backbite, all that wickedness that you will have that when you're supposed to have love. But you're just a hateful person. Keep going.
Variance.
Variance. Let's find out what variance means.
Variance. The fact or quality of being different.
Mm-hmm.
Divergent or inconsistent.
Keep going.
Her light tone was a variant with her sudden trembling.
Right. So it's just being different. You understand? From the Lord and how you operate. You know what I mean, on your daily basis. Like it's not of the you're operating the way the Lord don't want you to operate. You know what I mean? You're a variance. Keep going.
Emulation.
All right. So basically, this one right here. Okay, let's look it up because I don't want to be wrong. Emulation is almost like it's almost like I think it's like stealing glory. It's almost like stealing someone glorious, someone shine. You understand? Like trying to take the glory from someone else. But go ahead and read it. I want to be sure.
So emulation. Effort to match or surpass a person or achievement, typically by.
Yeah, it's good. I remember it now, right? So emulation, all right. Emulation is meaning that someone that is in competition with their brother or sister. You don't have to be like that. Like what? I'm a let's say, right, in sports, we want to be it's a competitive sport like basketball, right? But then it's a point where it's like you take it to the point of is no love in it. You dig what I'm saying? Like I give you an example, right? In here, right, in the ISUBK, we have a ranking system, right? Now imagine you got two brothers. Let's just take it back, right? You got two brothers as troopers, right? Or officers of 50, right? Now both of them doing what they're supposed to do, right? But one of them lacks brotherhood, and they're like, I'm gonna become a captain for him, and they just doing things in the point of I just want to be better than him. You dig what I'm saying? Like that's hatred. That's unbrotherly. You dig what I'm saying? Like just do the work and don't worry about the rank. You dig what I'm saying? The rank is just responsibility. Just get the work done. You get the work done, everything is going to be just fine. But someone that has emulations, they're wanting to outdo a brother just solely because they just want to prove that they're better than them. You know what I mean? That's not the spirit, that's the flesh. Go ahead. Wrath is being, a murderer. Someone that is violent. You dig what I'm saying? Like quick to react off of emotions. Yeah, you can go ahead. You understand what I'm saying? Like wrath. Like for instance, a woman that cannot control her emotions, right? Her dude might not come home as many cases, sir, brothers done had to work overtime, and maybe their phone died and they don't got their charger, and they come home an hour late. That woman is, as soon as he come to the door, she kicking him. She throwing a flying kick at him like she Bruce Lee, sir. You know what I'm saying? She is waka coming through like the woo. You know what I mean? And the brother like, what in the world? And he out there in the whole kung fu fight right now. You know what I'm saying? Gotta getting vases thrown at him, and you know what I mean. She up here swinging on him, and that is wrath, man. Someone that is quick to wrath. You understand? That's quick to anger. You understand? Like that is not of the spirit. And you sisters and you brothers too, man. That sister, might be getting on your nerves, or you got some brothers that are just insecure. Her too. She might work overtime. Phone died. Don't got the charger. She come home in an hour. Where the hell you been at, girl? Where you been at? Man, I don't trust you. Bang. Now you know what I mean? You punch her all in her stuff. She got a black eye, bloody nose, can't go to work for a couple of days. You understand? Because you quick to wrath. You understand? Being quick to wrath. You understand? Being quick to pull the trigger, quick to put your hands on somebody. You understand? Is not of the Lord. And if you watching this, man, don't be quick to wrath, man. That's why most people, you understand, is in jail because what? They was quick to wrath. You know what I mean? They didn't think like, you know what? Let me get out this house before I kill you. No, you know what they said? They got me chopped. They got me messed up. What? Bang, 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 bang. Then after they do it, they looking at themselves like, yeah, I just killed him. I just killed her. I just killed him. And every time you see their mug shot, it always look like they like, I really just did this. Yeah, I'm really about to get locked up for the rest of my life. Of some cases, and almost most, they kill themselves because they know what they did was wrong. All that not knowing how to control your emotions, how to step away from a problem, how to look at a problem, how to seek help. That's why the ISUBK is out here. We know it's not out here just to read the book. We're like, Galatians chapter 5, verse 1. That's not our only job. We just not here to just go on streets and be like, brethren, if a man overtaken in fault, ye which are spiritual, like that's not our only job. We got classes, we have counsel departments that you can just call and get help on. You come to class and get help. You know what I mean? You give us a phone call, we right there, we got you. You dig what I'm saying? You're not alone. But if you're not seeking the Lord, if you ain't listen to the priests and prophets of the Lord, you're gonna get what anybody else get that don't want to listen and comprehend. You get whatever you get, right? Let's keep going. So we have wrath now, strife, right? Strife is having grudges against your brother, having issues with your brothers and sisters and not resolving them. He's like, man, I'm saying, get those cats, man. You know what I mean? You know how it go. Yeah, man, forget them, man. F them. You know what I mean? All that backbiting, you just got a bunch of hate in your heart for your brother and sister, man. That's the flesh. You understand? Not knowing how to control your emotions. And instead of saying, you know what, let me go to that brother or sister alone. Right. You go on the internet, you go behind to another brother or sister and just talk down on them. Like, yeah, man, man, F them, man, da-da-da-da. Having issues and problems with everybody and stuff like that, man, that's strife, man. And that is not of the Lord. You dig what I'm saying? You sisters, man, y'all better stop hating your sisters, man. Don't be on these, these little group chats and video calls and y'all linking up and y'all like, well, that sister, man, she just think that she's all that. Oh, she just want a higher ranking man in the school. That's all she here for. Don't be like that. You dig what I'm saying? Oh, that sister, she's a real bitch. Why? Like, just chill out, man. You know what I mean? Let it go. You know what I mean? The world, you can always go back to it. You don't gotta be in here, but in here you're gonna do what the Lord told us to do. That means being in the spirit. Keep going.
Sedition.
All right, let's find out what that is. Seditions. All right, seditions. Let's find out what seditions mean. All right. We actually, yeah, no, we gonna go all the way down. This is actually, clear cut. We gonna a little press on time, so we're gonna run through these. Let me know when you got it. Go ahead.
Sedition, conduct or speech, inciting people to rebel against the authority of the state.
Yeah, someone that is just they want to cause riots. They want to cause splits. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's like somebody coming into the school and they like, man, hey, Slovakia, obviously you died. Yeah, such and such, man. I saw them up there, basically saying that, nobody can get along in the school no more. Nobody can get yeah, man, like just blabbering like a punk chump, you know what I'm saying? And trying to cause separation and division. You dig what I'm saying? Like trying to cause conflicts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And because obviously your diet lives in the spirit, you're gonna tell boy, you better shut your mouth and saying, "Oh, what you say, Salakia Council?" You know what I'm saying? Better yet, you know what I mean? Like that's what he's gonna say. He gonna want to say, "Who are you talking?" You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be offensive because how do you think you can just come to me and just start trying to talk bad on this school? And I know you lying. You dig what I'm saying? But he's gonna do what? Not be emotional, control his emotions. I know Officer Yediah personally. He ain't taking that. He's like, what? He's gonna want to tell you about yourself in a real way, but he's gonna control his emotions and tell you, watch what you're saying out your mouth. And if you don't get it, either way, you're gonna go to counsel. You dig what I'm saying? Because you coming out your mouth and you know what I mean? And you are of seditions, heresies, teaching the lies. You know what I'm saying? Teaching lies which the Lord did not tell us to teach. You dig what I'm saying? Like Dr. Martin Luther King was a heresy. He said, I had a dream. His dream was false. His dream sucked and is why we in the condition that we in now. And that crack cocaine hit us hard because we wanted to follow after Dr. Martin Luther King. And black people actually get upset. A sister said on Clubhouse that, yeah, I came to that school and I did 6 months in there and they just kept coming down on Dr. Martin Luther King. And she tried to compare Dr. Martin Luther King in a way to Christ. She's like, well, you say that Dr. Martin Luther King is a coward because he allowed someone to beat on him and spit on him, but she's like, Christ did the same thing. So is Christ, you're saying that Christ is a coward too? And I wanted to ask her, you said that how long were you in this school? And you would actually ask that and say that out your mouth? You understand? This is most high in Christ for you not being in the school because you're a coward. First off, why would you say out your mouth about the men of the Lord? You shouldn't even feel comfortable putting certain words together in a sentence with the men of the Lord. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Christ did that for us. He didn't have to. He could have said, man, ain't nobody gonna take my life. Let's get it. You dig what I'm saying? Christ could have had angels come down and wipe that whole city out. He could have wiped out the whole world and just said, come on, Israel. That wasn't what he was ordered to do. Christ was a soldier and he followed his orders. And that's what you're supposed to do. That's what helps you not be emotional. Men, follow orders. Do what the Lord said for you to do. Remember, man, you born a soldier. either you want to or not. Because if somebody come after you, what you gonna do? You gonna have to defend yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You have a family. What you gonna have to do? Defend your family. Better yet, if someone is coming against our nation, coming against this school, what we gonna do? We're gonna go to war. We go out and camp, we're going to war. You can't be emotional going to camp. We seen Gorilla Hebrew swing on a cat for just yapping out his mouth. That's emotional. You dig what I'm saying? They own school even know that they refer to us as Khan on Khan. They call it Captain Katazar and Captain Tazariak. So like Captain Tazariak and Captain Katazar, they like Khan on Khan. You dig what I'm saying? They respect their persons. You get the point. You know what I'm saying? They know I heard out their own mouth by one of their members. Yeah, y'all definitely had the discipline. Why do we have the discipline? Because we live in the spirit. If we didn't live in the spirit, guess what? Satan would have been able to get a brother to be at camp and punch a white person in their mouth for disrespecting us. We don't have those incidents when we out there in camp and we're going against the multitude. Everybody trying to come against us, a bunch of hecklers, and we, man, what? I mean, what's up then? Boom, going in their mouth. You don't see that ever. You know what you do see? Brothers like this. Back up. Back up. Why? Because you're supposed to follow orders. The order was somebody come against the camp, back up. You got to be like that with your whole life, man. You got to be like that with your whole life. Skip down to I'm going to skim through verse 21, right? It says envyings and murderers, drunkenness, revilings, and as such, all right? And it says, as I also told you in the time past, that they which do things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. If you do any of those things, you're not getting into the kingdom of heaven, either you like it or not. You dig what I'm saying? Someone that is that's a drunkard. They're emotional. I'm gonna have another drink. I'm going through so much. This drinking made me feel so much better. I can't control my emotions. Go home. Bitch, where you at? Pop, 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 pop. I love you. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? I love you. I do everything for you. You sound like a coward, man. You dig what I'm saying? That is being a coward. You will not inherit the kingdom of heaven like that. You understand what I'm saying? Drop that. Give me Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. You ready? You can go ahead and read it.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 11.
Mm-hmm.
Put the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wills of the devil.
Yeah, this is talking about you being able to control your emotions. You understand? Being prepared to fight Satan himself. You understand? Getting ready to fight the devices of Satan. When you in life, you dig what I'm saying? Like you gotta put on the whole armor. Meaning that here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, you see me, I walk like this on a regular. I got a bunch of drip in the closet that I can look like any brother out there in the world. But because I want to be in the spirit of the Lord, there's nothing wrong with me wearing those clothes. But me having on my uniform, something of my uniform that I got on, it puts me in the spirit of fighting. Not every brother don't have to do that. But majority of us brothers do that because it's our uniform. You understand what I'm saying? It's a mindset. But putting on the whole armor of the Lord, this is your armor right here. You understand what I'm saying? You getting that counsel, you getting that counsel, you get that counsel, right? And you like, listen, man, I'm about to lose my mind in here, up in here, up in here. You feel what I'm saying? Now, give me Proverbs. Where were you at? Give me matter of fact, I'll read it. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 15. All right, it says the way of a fool is right in his own eyes. You dig what I'm saying? A fool think that because they shot his homie, now he can go kill their homie. Because a sister feel like because her man had sex with another woman, that now she can go have sex with another man or another woman in most cases, or a dog. That's another story. You know what I'm saying? They would go have sex with a dog. We didn't heard it. You feel what I'm saying? We heard it all before. You know what I mean? She's gonna take matters into her own hands, right? Or he's gonna take matters into his own hands, and that's a way of a fool. Now let's figure out what's the correct way to do, right? I'm reading Salakia, but it says, "But he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise." You supposed to get counsel. Hold your peace real quick.
I'm trying to see what verse you're on.
Oh, Salakia, I'm in Proverbs chapter 12, verse 15. My fault, Salakia. All right, Proverbs chapter 12, verse 15. I'll read it again. All right, it says, "The way of a fool is right in his own eyes." You understand? That sister is going to think that she's right for having sex with whoever because her man did her dirty. I'm going to get my lick back. So, like it, sir, we done heard a sister said that she would have sex with a dog. You know what I'm saying? She would have sex with a dog. You know what I'm saying? Protect your dog, man. You know what I'm saying? The dog might be sitting on the couch with his back deep inside the couch, like, you like, you all right, boy? You like, yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, that sister need to get put to death. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous if you try to take matters into your own hands. You understand? You want to be emotional. Oh, he had sex with another woman. I'm going to go have sex with another man now. Oh, she sat up there and had sex with another man. Okay, I'm going to go have sex with another woman. And you acting off an impulse, and now you can catch herpes or get pregnant or get her pregnant, and that's child support knocking at your door, right? Knocking at your door. Or you can have sex with that person and that person has a psychotic person that they're dealing with, and then they like at your door. Yo, you man, boom. You know what I mean? You get aired out, or you just walking, or she texts you, yeah, come over. It's bored the whole time. Yo, you having sex with my girl, you ain't gonna check her. He gonna check you. Because he don't know how to control his emotions. You get the point? You understand? Seek righteous counsel. Give y'all another one, right? Proverbs 11 and 14. All right, it says, "Where no counsel is, the people fall. Where is no counsel, no righteous counsel, is going to be a bunch of catastrophe." Right? Remember this Old Testament Israelite sister was talking about. She had an issue with what we did, what a brother said to her, right? And I said, well, you rock with the school enough, you should go to that brother and that brother alone. You understand, and try to and try to summon a council, at least. You know what I mean, to fix the matter, right? You know, she said, well, in Torah, we doesn't do that and stuff like that. I said, you know what? I'm about done with this conversation. You understand? I said, if everybody follow what you just said, this nation would never get put back together. Because where there's no counsel at, the people will fall. That's why in these other schools, in these other organizations, is always Satan tap dancing, you understand, up and down the aisles in their organization, because there's no what? No counsel. Okay? It says, but in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. General Hyman is going to make sure that it is safety in the school, that this school is a safe place. That is a what? A safe haven, a sanctuary. You understand where you can get clean and be safe at. Sisters can come here that you understand that have been beaten and battered in the world. They can come in here, sit right over there, and no man is gonna talk to her for 6 months. It's gonna be like she don't exist until we salute her. You understand what I'm saying? Because this is a safe place. If there's no counsel, guess what? They be the sister would be over there, and brother would be like, walk right up to her like, hey, what's going on? Hey, brother, what you doing? You ain't supposed to be doing that. Yo, man, there's nothing wrong with this. You know what I'm saying? Like being disrespectful, ain't no order where it's at, ain't no, you understand, no structure. Because the one that gives the counsel adds the structure to the body. You dig what I'm saying? Like without no counsel, without no order, things is gonna fall. You dig what I'm saying? Uh Give me Proverbs 19 and 20. Hold where I got you at. All right. Hold where I got you at. Go ahead.
If I could, I was going to let you know I had two Bibles in my scholar, so if you want me to hold one and go to my other app.
That's great. Yeah.
I also do that too.
Yeah, that's cool. Then all right, give me Proverbs 19 and 20.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 20.
Uh-huh.
Hear counsel.
Hear counsel, man. You know, you going through a problem or situation. This is how you control your emotions. You go to the wise men, go to your brother, you go get your understanding. You hear counsel. Don't have a list of problems in your life and then you going. It's tough. Things get tough sometimes for all of us. You get the counsel, right? Now the counsel is to help you with this problem so that you can be able to fix the problem if it comes back up again. You dig what I'm saying? And then if you keep learning how to fix your problems, what can happen later? You can be able to help another brother or sister with their problems, and you done overcame it. You listen to counsel. You can be able to help the next brother or sister. That's how this whole chain reaction is supposed to go. But in the world, guess what they tell you? Man, I just let anybody live however they live. I don't judge nobody, brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I ain't gonna stop nobody from doing what they do, bro. It must be nice. I'm trying to be like you, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is in the world. You know what I mean? Everybody just do whatever they want and all that. You know what I mean? It's free to do what you want. But in counsel, you gotta hear what they saying. You gotta take heed to what was being told to you so that you can be able to help another brother or another sister down the line because you learned how to fix this problem. You know, in the world, they don't operate like that. It's do whatever you want. Listen, I can't stop you. You know what I'm saying? You do whatever you want. And now their chain reaction is single parent homes. Uh, yeah, you know, co-parenting, children having to deal with having to go to mommy house and daddy house all through the month and all that. Like it shouldn't even be like that for it's pretty draining to kids if you ever ask. You know what I'm saying? Because they'd rather want to see mom and dad every time they come home. You dig what I'm saying? So hair counsel, all right. Keep going.
And receive instructions.
You're gonna receive what they want you to do. Like in our council department, our council department is designed to beat Satan. I remember General Hazayan told me. He said, "You come get counsel, we're gonna show you how to beat Satan." If y'all don't know General Hazayan, he has a very broad voice and he's very bold with it, and you're gonna hear him. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna feel it. He's gonna tell you, "We're gonna destroy Satan. We got any battle strategy you need to destroy Satan. You got a problem, we're gonna help you fix it. But you better listen." Let me tell you something. I went to him about a situation. He said, "This is what's gonna happen. You just keep doing what you gotta do." I kept doing what I had to do. And then later, it happened. I said, "Salakia, sir, like this is what's going on right now." He's like, "Told you, I." Because why? Because I listen. Just listen. Do what they tell you to do. Keep going.
Right.
Come. That thou mayest be wise in thy later end.
When you look, when you listen to what they tell you, what the wise and what the priests and prophets tell you, here in the Israelite school, universal practical knowledge. You understand? People that had to take heed to the priests and prophets of the old days. When they listen, like I said, you're going to overcome that situation, and wisdom is going to be upon you now. You're going to gain wisdom from that situation. Like, I talked to Officer Daniela about a lot of situations I go through, and he'd tell me, yeah, man, I went through this before, and this is what happened, and this is how, like, it was trial and error. Or it could have just been he got counsel and learned how to deal with it, right? You learn how to get through your problems because in Israel we're supposed to be not be selfish but selfless. Now you'll know how to give counsel to somebody else. That's how you think that these generals and captains and officers was able to give counsel just out of nowhere? Nah, because they had to get counsel first before. They went through things. They read the Bible and seen situations happen and had to have a high ranking man tell them, yeah, this is why we don't do that. Remember this scripture right here? Yeah, that's that. Or they read some scripture, then they seen something. It's like, dang, I see why we don't do that. And with your experience and your wisdom, you give it to another one. Read the next verse.
Come. There are many devices in the man's heart.
Mm-hmm. Meaning his mind is many vices in the man's heart. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things going on upstairs. Keep going.
Come. Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand.
Yeah, all that's going on up in your mind, your heart. The counsel of the Lord, man, is what's going to stand. That's what you want to stand.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? You don't want to be one of those brothers that is, you understand, just don't know how to control your emotions. Learn how to control it, man. Learn how to control your emotions. Don't be one of them brothers out here, you understand, falling on your sword because you don't know how to control your emotions. All right. Go back to that scripture that you was holding. I think that you had in
Ephesians 6 and
11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
Come. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and 11.
Mm-hmm.
Put on the whole armor of God.
Put on the whole armor of the Most High, Yahweh. Put it on. You understand? Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. Put it on, man. Get the counsel. That's how you putting on your armor. You understand? Getting the counsel, taking heed, getting that wisdom. You understand from those experiences that you've been through. All right. Having strong brotherhood within yourself, being selfless and not selfish. You understand? That is the you know what I mean, the armor of the Lord, being in the spirit. All right, keep going.
Come. That ye may be able to stand against the wills of the devil.
Yeah. So when you going through adversity, all right, the world is trying to take you under, you won't be able to brush it right off your shoulders. It's gonna be like like if it's raining, you might got on a hoodie that where the water just bounce off it. You know what I'm saying? It don't seep through like a raincoat. You know what I'm saying? It just roll right off you, like Floyd. You know how to have them punches just rolling off him, ain't even hitting them. That's how the Lord wants you to be. He wants you to have that Floyd Mayweather Super Saiyan defense. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 12. For we wrestle against flesh.
It said, read that again.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Keep going.
But against principality. Against powers. Against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Keep going.
Against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah, like what you fighting, man? It ain't like we ain't fighting. You understand? Against flesh and blood. We ain't picking up a sword and like it's not that. We fight. It's a spiritual war going on. psychological, biological warfare going on. You dig what I'm saying? Like we have to be strong, having on that armor of Yahweh. You understand? Like here in the Israelite school, universal practical knowledge, you don't have to worry about, like we teach you how to go against the holidays of the day. If you don't have the armor of the Lord on, you gonna have on a ugly behind Christmas sweater. You know what I mean? Eating a ham sandwich on the fifth day. Well, no, the ham go out first. Everybody want the ham on Thanksgiving. You eating a ham sandwich on the fourth day. You understand? After Thanksgiving. You understand? Because you don't got the armor of the Lord on. You understand what I'm saying? Like you're gonna fall weak to this world. You're gonna have sexual horrors. You're gonna be quick to anger and kill your own brother, or you're gonna be quick to anger and frustration, not know how to control your emotions, and you're gonna abort that baby. Okay, you're going to be quick to emotions, and you're going to ruin your own family because you want to get a lick back. You're going to get a lick back, and now that man that you was once with, he don't want you anymore because you had sex with another man. You want to go be emotional? Guess what? What's going to happen? You're going to go get your lick back, and he might take you back. But don't be surprised if he go upside your head a bunch of times. Y'all get into an argument because he can't trust you, and he just start punching you or choking you. Yeah, I give it to you like this too, man. This sister was dealing with this brother. He stepped in, tried to give her. This is a story that comes to us. Like you would think that we was on the general or high-ranking captain status. How what I mean? Officer Yedaya, Officer Barzal, Officer Daniela, troopers and myself, you know what I'm saying? What type of conversations come to us? Like people really be just telling us. And she was like, yeah, he got mad because I was having sex with other men. And he was trying to like make her happy. Right. And he was like, well, listen, man, here's the thing, man, I'm gonna let you do your thing. I ain't gonna hold you back. She took the offer. And I said, why would you even want to accept that? Why would you do that? Because he said that, that he didn't mind. So I'm like, you're disgusting. You know what I'm saying? But that was after she started running off at the mouth. You got to check them. You know what I mean? When that part get to that point. But long story short, the brother held her down, helped her start her business up and all that. He did all that. And while he was trying to deal with the fact that she was having sex with other men, he started getting out of character and was like, yo, he seen her text messages. Why you talking to boy all lovey-dovey like that? Like you talk to me. Yo, don't do that. It got to the point where, no lie, he asked her because he didn't know how to control his emotions. He didn't know just to say no to her and just leave her. He sat her there and told her, I want you to record you having sex with him, but I want to see your face while you doing it. Don't give him no head or nothing. So like, don't go down on him or nothing. That's how serious it can get for not controlling your emotions. And not controlling your emotions, a brother like that, he would kill her. And no lie, she said when they was in their own chambers, she said the whole time it looked like he was staring a hole through her. Like he was just looking at her like this. And I was like, what you did was wrong. You shouldn't have had sex with other men. You need to watch what you say out your mouth. Because she said that she would say hurtful things. I said, that brother tried to help you. When you lost your ex-boyfriend, he came in your life. He did everything that a nigga supposed to do. You sat out there and didn't know how to control your box. You didn't know how to control your lust. You didn't know how to control your emotions, saying anything out your mouth. You understand what I'm saying? That brother didn't know how to control his emotions because his insecurities and his jealousy ran rampant. You dig what I'm saying? And when they was in their own privacy, in their own chambers, she said that he was looking through her like he was Cyclops. If he was Cyclops, she would be a whole she would be no more existence. And he said he just looked at her like, you. I said he hates you. In his head, he was thinking about how he can kill you and how disgusting you are. And if he kill you or he just punch you, I think that he was ready to punch me in my face. I said, no, he was thinking about killing you and how he can get away with it and how disgusting you are that you had sex with other men. You did what you did with him, but you did it better with another man. You put it back in. You understand what I'm saying? We all grown here, so you get the point. He's thinking like that. And then, she tried to make it up to him all later. Like, yeah, I got a gift for you and stuff like that. He was like, I don't even want it. He flagged it like, I don't even want to talk to you. You dig what I'm saying? That sister didn't know how to control her emotions. She wanted to be in lust. She wanted to do things of the world. You understand what I'm saying? And she destroyed us. She destroyed that relationship. Right? To wrap it up. All right. Again, this class is about controlling your emotions. All right. Not feeding your flesh. You gotta feed the spirit. You feed the spirit, keeping the law, statutes, and commands. Right. You understand? That's how you do it. How do you help feed your spirit? By getting counsel. Get counsel. That's what's going to help you. If you have problems in your life, seek counsel so that you can be better off. Because most people that kill themselves, they might have got counsel. They didn't listen. Killed themselves. They did something that they shouldn't have done. That's being selfish. Killing yourself, people out here love you. Somebody love you. You kill yourself, you hurting those brothers, you hurting those sisters. You understand? Seeking counsel is going to save your life. If you don't want to seek counsel, you understand, you want to be emotional, don't be surprised if you in jail eating a cheese sandwich and drinking a quart of water. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be drinking a quart of water, you understand, and you're going to be sitting in a cold cell with a metal bed, you understand, waiting for your court hearing to see if you're going to get out on R&R. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get out on R&R or you're going to get sent up to the prison or something like that. You understand? Or you can catch herpes or HIV. Have it your way. You know what I'm saying? You can catch AIDS. That's real life out here. You understand? Or, you can just be living in hell and misery. Again, learn how to control your emotions. The Lord said, I want to get this last scripture, right? I want to get this last scripture where it says, boom, boom, boom. I'm just paraphrasing it, right? The Lord wants you to have a sound mind, all right? He wants you to have a sound mind. He wants you to be balanced, you understand, in all your ways. He don't want you to feel like, oh, this is overbearing, or I'm stressed out, this and that. He wants you to be organized. You know what I'm saying? Be in decency and order. You going through a problem, go reach out to a brother. Don't go on Facebook ranting about and telling everybody, yeah, man, I'm going through this right here, man, this and that. No. Go handle your matters behind closed doors. You understand? Control your emotions, because if you learn how to control your emotions, you one step closer to the kingdom of heaven. That being said, I'm going to pass the class over to the priest and officer. You die.
The priest and officer card up front. That being said, we're the ISUPK. We started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, and the commander given Johanna, rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they're off with us for 6 months. They have to be saluted only. They have to share themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months the brother and sister will quote each other. And after that 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry, tied to marriage. You can read about this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18 and verse 21. in the book of Malachi, chapter 8, Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. By Isupk, every tenth of Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department, priest fund, free will offer for the priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give, up and come a holy convocation, will be the Feast of Purim.
It's February 15th and February 16th, sir.
Come to what? Which is the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month, Monday, February 14th, and Tuesday, February 15th, 2022. And you can read about that in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 20 to 31. Just a reminder, all Akim and Akwakim, check the bulletin board in the hallway for new events that we may be having. We have Passover coming up. Passover is going to be in Cocoa Beach, Florida. Make sure you go to isupk.com and pay your Passover fee and book them hotels. With that being said, if any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boot, shirt, headband, scarf. With that, I admire you to stand. Of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute. That of Israel, Barak Shabbat, Hamash, Barak.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Thumb.
Y'all can sign these hands down. Sorry, trying to finish sisters. Sisters Imagine, which means to stand. Sisters Jeremiah Shabbat will be your feet at a 45-degree angle. With your right hand over your left, with your head bowed and covered. Men of Israel, we're going to give the sisters one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Barak Shabbat, Hamash, Barak.
Yahweh Shamar Thumb Ba'ashem Yahweh.
Y'all can tie with these hands down. Class dismissed.
It's crazy.